I like to do things and have it just happen. And the risk you run is that sometimes really cool things happen, and more often than not, a lot of mistakes happen. So it's important to rehearse a little bit when you haven't played together in a while. And I don't book the tours. There's places I love to go, like El Paso, but I don't always get to decide what that's going to be. So when I found out that the first night of the tour, this is our first night, by the way.
Yeah!
It's all downhill from here. Is that the right expression? If it's down, isn't it easier to go downhill? Shouldn't I say it's all uphill from here? You know what I'm saying. Every subsequent show after this is gonna suck a little bit more. It's never gonna be as good as it is tonight. And I'm not even making promises that tonight's gonna be good. We're gonna try. But we knew that we had 2 days in El Paso to rehearse, and I was thrilled about that. The problem was I haven't been able to leave this building for 2 days because we had so much work to do to make the music presentable. And I didn't have a chance to enjoy this city until this morning. And I walked across that square. I don't know if I'm pointing in the right direction. There's like a tunnel or something. And then there's that square where they had some crazy dance party at like 8 o'clock. What the heck? What are you guys doing? How early do y'all start hitting the tequila is what I want to know. For real. Like, people was like out in the middle of the park. I said, what? I didn't have my damn Starbucks. And these people are like, I mean, they were moving for real. And somebody told me about a restaurant. You'll know the name of it. It begins with, it's La M something. Okay, you don't have to do the accent to make me feel like La Malina. Like, well, come on, you don't have to do that. Come on. Make me feel stupid enough already. You know the one I'm talking about?
Yes.
So I go in there, because I heard it was amazing. And I'm looking on the menu, and the problem with a great Mexican restaurant is that you want to get everything. And sometimes I think that the people who started naming the Mexican food are just trying to screw with people who don't know. Because seriously, a lot of it is the same thing. I just think it's the way they angle the plate. Seriously, like if you put a burrito in front of me, and then like when I'm looking over here, you go, enjoy your enchilada. I'm like, oh, it looks different. It's different angle. Come on. You know it's the same. It's like Italian food. You know, what do they call them? Like capellini and linguine and bow tie pasta. Somebody got stoned and decided, dude, let's make some pasta that's shaped like a bow tie, but make people think it's different than all of the other pasta, and we'll charge them double for it. Oh, I think I'll have the bow tie pasta. So I go in there and I'm looking at the menu, and don't worry, this isn't gonna cut into the music. I'm just excited to be here. So I'm looking at the menu, and Menudo is on the menu. Now I'm thinking to myself, if I order that, is Ricky Martin gonna come out? So the lady says, I said, what's Menudo? And she looked at me and she said, just let me bring you some. Y'all know where this is going, is the thing. So she brought me a bowl of Menudo. And I gotta tell you, it's some of the best soup I've ever had. It was, what I liked about it at the time, see, I'm speaking as if I'm enjoying it now. What I liked about it were the pieces of bread that they put in it, soaking up all of the broth. Now here's what happened. I'm eating, the hominy. I think they have hominy, and that's what they make grits out of, so I love that. And I'm like, that's interesting that they take like a piece of French bread and put little pieces of French bread in it. And I said, well, I'm trying to watch what I eat, so I probably shouldn't have too much of the bread, but I'll try some. Oh, that's good bread. That's really good bread, and I tried maybe just another piece. So I let it sit there, and I took all the broth out, and the only thing that was left in the bowl was one of those pieces of bread on the bottom. And about 5 minutes later, it was all cold and stuff, and I was shucks. I just eat the bread. I work hard tonight on stage. I ate the bread. Man, I was downstairs in this building, and the caterer, terrific caterer, I said, man, you know how to make Menudo? He said, oh yeah, I can make Menudo. I said, man, that Menudo's good, man, with that bread in it, like a dumpling almost. He looked at me like, you stupid white person. He said, man, that's not bread. I said, what is it? He said, man, that's tripe. My life flashed before my damn eyes. If I had known. You like Menudo? I gotta give it up though. It was delicious. I will never eat it again, but it was